I lived, bitch. I lived, bitch. Oh no, my dinghy. Fuck. Okay, dinghy's gone. Dinghy's gone. My dinghy has been stored. Okay. Hello. It's I, Clyde, again. I return from the device this time. So, I had a little medical test, nothing serious. But it lasted 3 days because it sucks and life is terrible sometimes. And they put me in the device. The device had me looking. Let me just show you here. Image 2. Yes. Yes, indeed. It had me looking like this Eric Andre bit for like 3 days. Except instead of other people, it was my own balls, and I didn't appreciate that at all. But it is off of me. I am free. They could not contain me. And we are back to of the devil. So, we are up to chapter 2, or episode 2. That should give you all the info you need, really, for spoilers and whatnot. It says episode 1 right here. We are, of course, playing on high roller mode exclusively because we ball hard or we do not ball at all. And yeah, I don't know anything about this. So we're just going to go. A new case. Continue. Let's continue from here. Start episode 2. We can choose to play in high roller mode, of course. Yes, I know. Yep. Hey, give me high roller. Disable tutorials? Disable them, yeah. I've had more than enough time. First question's an easy one. Who's your senator? Mathings. Piece of shit still trying to lie to our faces. Don't fuck with this, Senator! Mathings is our senator, man. What, still? Shit, hey, wake up! From the top, I guess. Oh, what is your name? Kari, yeah. What year is it? 2086. Huh. Dog does know how to shake. You can go anywhere but the head. Not my fault he's got a punchable face. So we calibrated yet, or what? No. But we're as close as we're gonna get with equipment this old. Wanna get to the real questions, or does he need more softening up? I just said I won't soften him up in the head. You still with us, Hound? You're gonna feel a migraine hit you like a tram in a few seconds. Do me a favor and hold on to the pain. If you let go, the barbados scene will drop you like an anchor. Don't want you a vegetable. Question 1. Do you know why you're here? Because you were too spooked to do this over a line? Ah, okay. What's the right amount of spooked, Red? When I tell you there's heat, I mean it. I know, and I always listen. See? God damn it. Damn it. Oh, boy. I do like the outfit, though. You're lighter. You memorize the map? You keep it pretty vague, but yeah, I think. Risk incendy. Fire hazard, okay. I think I got the gist of it. Is that worried about a paper trail? Attractive Analytics just won a state contract for new trawling For them, so I can and an entire block's crumbs in less than an hour. Didn't you read the financial section? I'm more of a Sudoku gal. Renart Demani. What you sent over. Ballot propositions. Okay. Sorry. Throat's a little messed up. Heartbreak make organized crime look like a bunch of cowards hiding under rocks. That's what I would say if I was feeling comedic. The Rust made the first move. Demand for their products has gone up, so they set to work with their syringes and cleavers and vans. Mobile chop shops hunting for product to fill the supply gap. Of what? What mods aren't being... Oh, God. Makes the Blues think they can get a gang war on the right soldier to wield it. Through me the way the city of woe, through me the way to eternal pain, through me the way among the lost. Inferno Canto 3. Nine circles of fresh hell. Yep. If you get the reference, say something. Come on. So does this guy know about our, like, whole murdering thing? Sorry I couldn't get you anything else to work with. It was short notice. I know better than to bet against you by now, Red, but still. Okay, he totally knows. So we're doing a hit. Please let me do the hit. Please let me plan out the hit. I want to do it so bad. Please let me kill someone. I want to do it so bad. Please. Avoid the populated streets. Turn away from brightly lit spots. Follow the trail of graffiti and broken cameras, past food stands and steam vents, down the rabbit hole. Sounds more complicated than it actually is in practice. It's easy to end up on the wrong side of town as long as you're trying to. Renard's map narrowed the search a lot more than I expected, but I'll be on my own from here on out. I'm looking for a base of operations for a mid-tier kind of pod. Roughly a storefront, not as fortified as a headquarters. Location that makes customers feel safe, not trapped. Of course, if I just start knocking on doors, they'll probably find me with weapons drawn. So if I want to be smart about this, I better use all my senses. Windows are all dark like no one's home, but they're all shut too. So it could be either just tinted. Alley's clear. Fire escape's still there for the most part. Could pass for an alternate exit if need be. And that door looks sturdy enough to bounce a bullet off. Someone's been renovating. A bit cleaner than the other buildings around here. Could be someone spending money on upkeep. Or maybe this one's just been torn down and rebuilt the least. There are a couple bodies lingering around it. They don't exactly have that organized criminal associate edge. Orcas. It doesn't necessarily mean anything. A lot of pods will pay civilians good money just to keep their eyes open. It's certainly dark. There's a camera out front and it's not broken. Overall, it's probably just some mechanic garage that shuts down the power to save money at night. Ah. Well, this place looks like shit. It's more like a haunt just dry enough for users to pass out in than anything else. It's plenty inconspicuous, but a dealer of that level I'm looking for would be considered a made man. Respectable. I doubt they'd be willing to have step over trash constantly to keep a low profile. Dingy but not a shithole. Some secure features, but the paint's not too shiny. Goldilocks takes it. This is my best shot. Why? Why do I feel like I'm being watched? Because we are. Oh fuck, Daimoni's gonna be dead, isn't he? What? Hey. Hey, kid. Great acting. You supposed to be the lookout? Red Hood. What'd you say? People come down to be here to be anonymous, so the closest thing to it in the modern day. It's considered poor etiquette to stare at anyone for more than a moment. It's a faux pas to make an effort to remember someone. Commenting on another's dress isn't a slap in the face, but it is odd. Go away? Alright. There being a lookout means we're right. We could... I mean, money might work, but... I have money! Actually, I have a dark card. That should have provoked a reaction. A grunt, footsteps, something. Place my hand against the door absentmindedly, ready to move to plan B, and I feel movement. How do you enter a closed room? First you try pushing. That doesn't work. Naturally you pull. Or just forget it, okay. If you know what you're doing, doors will open for you, like magic. So we can lockpick. Excellent. Door's not the only thing that's been reinforced around here. This apartment building? Motel? Whatever it used to be, someone's made a lot of effort to file it down. Hallways blocked off with chicken wire and stripped furniture. Access panels ripped out, doors welded shut. They took a maze and ground it down to a one-way street. Or maybe a shooting gallery. With blaring musical accompaniment. Don't get any ideas, got no vacancy. I thought I'd found my dream home, Mr. Call me Trey. And too bad, we're closed this month. Are you serious? You rent these out? Of course we do, this is a business. And you see a lot of demand? This is the lower wards, bitch. Besides the words without emphasis, like subconscious honorific. Tons of stray ducks who will pay top for a site to lay low a night or two. Let's see why. This is the hallway. The rooms are clean. Sure. But the doors are heavy, the locks are all physical, and it's quiet. So it's a safe house for rent. Safe rooms for rent. Like I said, we're not open for business right now. Curious. Up the stairs already, and no mask when we get up there. I'm curious, sir. A good mask is like a good pair of boots in the lower wards. Keeps you clean, keeps you moving, makes your journey a dozen times more comfortable. If you leave the house barefoot, you can expect us to bring back some unsavory shit attached to you. It's not odd for him to be barefaced, but demanding that I not wear mine is... Seriously, stuff it in your pocket, now. I'll agree. Won't be a problem. Insurance. I will go with the middle refusal. Bitch! Whatever, have fun explaining to the boss why you can't follow basic instructions. That does sound fun. For here? Yeah. Hey, I'll get the door. Huh? What? Who? How'd you find her? It's falling out of the canopy like ripe-ass shit fruit. And fall in the damn sky, that means Trey opened the door for her. Right, Trey? Thanks, come on. She orders it to not open a goddamn door. Well, she has... Shut up. The others aren't fazed by his volume. This is normal. The big guy's always like this. But his outburst is giving me a moment to take in the scenic view. Brings a tear to the eye. You, me, who else? Hit that. A cigar? Cigarette? It is laced with drugs. Or don't. I'd love an excuse to kick your ass back down those stairs. You think I'm a cop? You think I'm a cop and cops can't use drugs when undercover? I could quote them the exact law that invalidates this legal defense, but I'd gather that wouldn't assuage their concerns. Well, what's it gonna be? Sure, I'll do drugs. Hey. Jesus, man. God damn it. Trey, who the hell is this? She's a customer. I know she's a customer. We get customers every other day of the goddamn year. Why'd you have to bring her in here tonight? Okay. I wonder how our high is gonna come down. Creek, she's got... Look at me. Don't talk to Creek. Talk to me. She's got a dark part. Woo! I ran the cereal downstairs. Scanner got hot like a hand while we're trying to crunch it, so... It's legit, right? What other shit? Shouldn't make talk like that in front of the customer. Thanks, yeah, Miller, I know. Apply directly to the forehead. Oh, God. The loud one, Tanks, is pressing a barrel directly into my forehead. Why not take it for all she's got? Metal feels cool on my skin. Reminds me of a stethoscope. Eye contact at Creek. Okay. Mid-tiers, like I thought. They got something approaching discipline. Mind the safety. Get screwed. We good? We're good, we're good. We are good, right, Creek? Threading a thin needle, lady. A lot of moving parts neath the surface around here. Give me a minute to clear my schedule for you. Make yourself at home in the meantime. Just don't hover, yeah? Of course. Don't even notice I'm here. Okay, time to hover obnoxiously. Tester. Yes! What? Nothing, you're just kind of glaring at me. It's your clothes. What? Bad luck to wear red. You see the red hood, you feel for your life. Cosplaying as her is weird, but it won't doom you. Red Rider Hood. Shinigami, Grim Reaper, the lower wards. Spot her on a misty night, end up dead by morning light. Missed it in the crossfire of a shootout between pigs and robbers. Wanders the wards seeking revenge. Cyberpunk or the Little Lord? What? We are not fucking doing this again. No, fucking listen to me, okay? I'm holding the fucking mic stand directly to my goddamn mouth. We're not fucking doing this again. We're not doing it again. We're not doing this again. Kill the stepladder bit. Kill the stepladder bit now. We are not doing it anymore. Miller dies next. Miller dies next. We're not fucking doing it. Alright. And interrupt the game. What's your poison? 5-card, full blind, Monaco rules. Are those games? We just screw around with whatever we got to kill time, lady. New stuff. You ever play around here? Now and then. You go slumming for card games? Now and then. Have I seen you at a game before? Maybe by the 30s. That must have been some other redhead. Boxes. In a mega operation, lady. Take inventory daily. Torture. Just we put it all down on a spreadsheet, get everyone to sign off every hour. Hmm. Ah, you good, buddy? Looking a little sweaty. Oh, that's just I was exercising before you showed up. But you don't believe me? You think we defend what's ours down here? I assume the gun I was acquainted with just now played a role. Think we can afford to break the bank on bullets? Easy to buy a gun, pulling the trigger. Well, it's also easy. Like kissing it goodbye, it'll rat you out first chance it gets. An aversion to firearms would explain the relatively low fatalities for gang-related violence. The big names can afford to buy a new gun every week, but for everyone beneath them, it comes down to crowbars, clubs, knives, and mods. What else is there to look at? Oh, the door. Door's nearly as sturdy as the one from front. The front, but a lot more slapped together. What was it originally? Had a walk-in freezer? What? No. We had an agreement about hovering, yes? It's barred from this side. What was your first job? Waitress. Remember this feeling? 9 p.m., diners filter out, doors close at 10. They'll start turning off the grills, taking out the trash, settling down. And then some mouth breather comes in at 9:40 with big blank eyes expecting you to find him a table. Asshole behavior, not breaking any rules, can't arrest him, can't shoot the guy, even if you wanted to. So related note, you're here to buy. A paying customer, happy to have you. Just read the room, okay? And no haggling. Now what are you here for? Can't hear anything over the damn screen. What do you do that for? It was too loud. We like it loud. Screws with bugs and wires and cops. Are you a cop? That volume could damage your ears, dude. You'd end up yelling all the time. Got chrome lungs? No, I just got very high tolerance for that kind of thrill. Someone else, my boss, to tell you the truth. That sucks. Did your regional manager want a made-to-order heart attack at his retirement party or something? Well, you're not that far off. His son's turning 18, he wants a party. An organic party. What's that supposed to mean? Hell if I know. But a coworker let slip that I smoked a few times in college. So boss goes and hands me his dart card, slaps me on the rear and sits me down here. Told me to get everything his son needs for the best graduation ever. Miller, stand up, raise your hands. See, normally I'd never be this poor of a host with such a nice customer, but bosses, right? Yeah. Might have been real micromanaging lately. It's kind of becoming a problem. So, We're taking a little more care around new faces. Tucked inside her jacket, around the left pocket. His eyes aren't modded. Did I give it away with my body language? Something you want to share with the class? Forgot I had that, maybe? I have a knife on me. Did I have declared that on my papers? Would have been the polite thing to do, yeah. Letting her keep it? I got you here to protect us. I have to wonder, though. Why'd a high-power corporate mover shaker come in person? Why come to us? Why not go across the skywalk over the nearest Icaria-owned dispensary? Cagey tonight, aren't we, boys? What are they so suspicious for? And who are the Icaria? Mention's vaguely familiar, but... Well, I can read between the lines. They're the competition. So if these blue bloods are being this cautious around a paying customer, I can shame them over it. I mean, sure, everyone knows the Icaria have taken the lion's share of the city. Just didn't realize they had a monopoly, too. You get it straight. They won't be on top anymore once we... Never mind. Can we not do business? No one said that, so what'll it be? I don't want any of these kids choking on their own foam. Even if it'd be funny to watch. I figured just buy a bunch of downers, maybe a handful of uppers. Let half of them get high off the atmosphere. Downers, huh? We got the new titration of lime. It lasts for hours. You can stir into their watered down beer. Wait, new titration? No one's gonna shit themselves, are they? No. Not until the morning, at least. I can live with that. What do you got on the other end? Got plenty as long as they don't mind hippos. Hypodermics? Like these baby shark types who get nervous around needles. Got anything they can inhale? Got a lot of nerve. Fast bump, high plateau, and a smooth ride down. Our best seller. Sounds great. Unfortunately, it's in high demand, so... I get that he's selling me drugs, but does he really have to sell me drugs? Hey, it's not my card anyway. Charge it. Gladly. Checks out, right? Cereal's legit, so... Yeah, man. You already said that. It's encrypted, Trey. It's not meant to be a one-tap purchase. Dark card. The gold standard of untraceable fund transfer among the criminal and financial elite. Your average citizen wouldn't recognize it as anything special. Looks like any other credit or debit card. Only reason I recognize it is because they got flashed all the time back at my apprenticeship. Mostly for drawing lines, but sometimes for purchasing. Hard to convert the funds back into cash, but if you want to buy or sell on the black market, you couldn't ask for better. So what the hell is going on? I'm dangling some very enticing bait here. An amenable mark, spending money that's not her own. They should be salivating over me. Instead, they're practically x-raying me. Why? Interesting decor. Finally, someone notices. It's nice, right? It's called cherry wood. Redid the paint myself with a finish I had imported. It is a nice piece of furniture, Creek. But I was referring to your paperweight. That. You like it? Sure. It has a certain rustic simplicity. It's not exactly gleaming. Have you considered giving it a polish? That'd be a crime. Polishing off the battle scars from a hard-won prize. It's not yours? It's something I picked up on the job. A masculine voice, muffled, possibly gagged, and stifled as if pained. Seems like I'm not their only guest tonight. Really wish you'd left the music on, lady. Sorry, you say something? I completely spaced out just now. Didn't hear a word you said. Okay, that's okay. I didn't say anything. Guess you weren't so stupid you can't even mind your own business. Speaking of my business, how are we looking? Card's still processing. Sorry about that. Guess it takes time to snake a wire through enough pinholes that even the almighty state can't track it. Takes power, too, apparently. Battery's plummeting. Dark card. Almost more trouble than it's worth. Didn't do its previous owner any good. Before I palmed it off his corpse. Your boss must be a careful guy delegating you to come down here with us. Yeah, maybe. Not very smart, though. He has no idea what any of this shit costs. If I treat myself after I finish here, it's not like he'd ever know the difference. Good on you, ripping off the bastard. A woman after my own heart. There it is. Now I just need 2 thumbs and a password for verification, and we're golden. There a problem? Yeah, is there a problem? No, no problem. It's just something I heard. What's that? The Blue Bloods have gotten something special in recently. Can't trust everything you hear out there, or read, or see. No, of course not. But is it true? A no mask? Like the man said, you gotta be careful what stories you listen to. What could it even cost? A couple thousand? I wouldn't know, I'm no art appraiser. But I do know that it's rare. No means talent, but I don't think that translation does it justice. Less than a dozen people on the planet who can make them. What's so special about it? I mean, them if they exist, which they don't. If you want a mask, you already got the one on your chin, lady. State puts on cameras, we put on masks. State adds layered scans, we wear helmets. High-tech climbs higher, low-tech punches lower. Back and forth up the escalators. But a no mask's a tech that can't be answered. Scissors sharp enough to cut rock. Anti-facial recognition fractalized active defense. Any camera, scanner, or ad looks at that mask, they'll see a face within a face, within a face, within a face until fatal error. Forget hiding from cameras or searching for blind spots. With a no mask, you could just walk down the busiest street in the city and brick every camera in half a kilometer. Now your stuff. Buyer beware. But if this mask could do half what you think it could, anyone who got their hands on it wouldn't part with it easily. So how much? More than you can afford, that's for sure. I don't know about that. I got pretty nice stock options. Maybe you do have the money, but that's not the issue. I can't sell it. It's already been spoken for. End of discussion. I'm sure you can't sell something that's been spoken for, but things get misplaced all the time. Delivery carriers showing up the wrong address with packages ending up in the back of storage facilities. Merchandise falling off the back of the proverbial truck. You weren't sent, you're on some errand. Shit. What is it? Take a long look, boys, because you may never get another chance. We're breathing the same air as a genuine consultant. Mega Meg Spy? If I was, couldn't exactly come out and say, now could I? Oh, shit! Is it really this easy? Yeah, that's real smart talk. Now give me one reason I shouldn't paint your brains on the wall. Because they still haven't paid for my purchase? They got the nerves of a consultant. They teach you that in some fancy uptown corpo school? It's something you were born with. Something I was born with? Probably. Believe it or not, I'm glad we're having this conversation. Honesty always speeds up the negotiation. So in the spirit of cooperation, why don't you start being honest too? How's that? You don't want my money, traceable or otherwise. Only reason you'd entertain a customer while in the middle of whatever bottleneck you're keeping behind that door is because I have something rare that you desperately need. Don't assume desperation or need. How about want? You want the dark card account itself, not whatever shitcoin currency it holds. And why's that? To steal from your bosses. You don't know what the hell you're talking about. They're the ones stealing from us! Yes, I'm sure you have very legitimate grounds for a wage theft suit, but I don't care. Whether it's for running away, skimming off the top, or just insurance, you want a wallet they don't have eyes on. And since your tall friend here hasn't misted me yet, it seems like you're willing to barter for it. So, the card for the mask. Not even close. The card plus 2 quarters worth of my salary. That's neatly... Nah, sister. I don't got the cash for this purchase. It ain't the kind of thing you can get a loan from the bank for. I don't like it, but... Not cash, then. Might as well try it. What about information instead? I'm not gonna say it's impossible, but it would have to be one hell of a piece of intel. I could give you heartbreak. What'd she say? That is funny. Heartbreak, the most famous anarcho-terrorist in the country. That's some Meg's beck and call. Upgraded to anarcho-terrorist now? Lots of people were laughing very hard having shorted other right stocks with reading skills. Hold up, seriously? No? Why do people buy this conspiracy shit? I don't get the joke. Why would we want heartbreak? To learn from him? Make an example of him? Hire him? You blue bloods have been fighting the Rust, the Ikaria, the state, and everyone wants a peace for decades. But heartbreak's gotten more notoriety than all of you combined in only a few months. There's really nothing you'd want to say to him. Nothing you'd want to ask him. If he was sitting right in front of you. The following scene contains... Wait, what? I didn't see that. Loud noises. Flashes of light. Depictions of violence and gore. Hell of a bluff, I'll give you that. Thought it was worth a try. Sorry, just procrastinating having to go back to my superiors empty-handed. That was good. Good effort. I mean, I'm still interested in the dark card. It's just... That mask is a death sentence. Crafted specifically for one special customer. I'm just the one giving the honor of hanging on to it until... Sounds like you got your own office politics to worry about. Getting pulled in every fucking direction. I know the feeling. Well, that was a bunch of drama for nothing. You gonna buy or what, Creek? Oh, I'm still buying. Not for some kid's party, though. Plan is, we're gonna spike the competition at this meet and greet. Make the customer think they're drooling idiots. The mask was always a long shot. I was just personally curious. Well, curiosity can get you into trouble down here at the bottom of the world. Don't worry. I like to think I know a thing or two about discretion. I can see that. Let's wrap this up, then. Your password and your thumbs, please. Viewer discretion advised. Oh, we're gonna kill all of them. Real quick, before I forget. You have a bag for all this. Yeah, actually got a few in this drawer. The hell? Only need to distract him for a second. Less than 1 heartbeat. I did tell him to mind the safety. Huh. The big one made a small noise as he looked down to see that his own gun had blown a fist-sized chunk out of his torso. Holy shit. He jumped up fast. I was expecting to blow his head off, but I'll take it. From behind, a motion, a shape charging towards me. Spinning left, I draw my knife, exhale, and lower my shoulders. There. A loudly broadcast haymaker swinging from his right. Bad instinct. He must have gotten used to those sparklers making people flinch. I step in, and his bicep smacks steadily onto my shoulder as I place my knife directly into his carotid. He's gripping that knife with all the strength he has left. Wait, is he really going to try to pull it out? Oh, God. But applying first aid to a puncture wound, removing the foreign object is not recommended as it can greatly increase the amount of blood loss. Another bad instinct. Oxygen cut off to the brain, already losing vision. Red. And dropped with all the grace of a garbage bag hitting the bottom of a dumpster. So that just leaves... you. Hasn't moved a muscle. Newest member, weakest in pack. Personally, I wouldn't have given the new guy guard duty, but hindsight's 2020. The gun's double-barreled, 2 shots spent. And Miller still has my knife in a literal death grip. I'll have to improvise for this last one. What the hell? Why not? Oh, shit! So come to think of it, how do you use this thing? Aim for the bleachers, I guess. Oh, fuck! Is due. Barely got 3 centimeters into his neck. Must have hit a vertebra and stopped dead. Still got the job done after a few whacks, but... well, it was my first time with a sword. Never been very good at anything the first time. Always needed lots of practice. Okay! The music should have deadened the sound of the gunfire, and that gun was heavily modified. If it somehow still has its tags, that can't possibly be functioning properly. So I got a window of opportunity. First things first, gloves back on. God, shit! Someone's lively. Who the hell? Some kind of mod keeping him alive? Cruelty under his circumstances. I could hear that slug tear his intestines apart. The pain alone should have knocked him out cold, yet his fingers are limp, his eyes sharp. Paralyzed. There are rules, I thought. Blood's pooling fast. You got 4 minutes. 4 minutes for what? Everything. You're an Omega assassin, you're too talkative. Who sent you, Fox? Gray Lady? All that red should have... you're the roughest, newest rabid dog. It's cute how you give each other nicknames. You're a civilian? Where's the mask? Go to hell. You just looked right at the desk drawer. I thought you said you played poker. Need your keys. Civilian thief? Theft is victimless. It's robbery when violence is involved. So you're just out of your goddamn mind. I'm the last person who'll ever talk to you, Creek. Your choice, but do you really want to be rude? You seem like you can take it. Printed in red. Is this important? So considerate. Nah, just throw it anywhere. Okay. I was joking. 3 minutes now. Sarcasm will cost you time you don't have. The gleaming darkness in the back of the safe. So that's it. You all of us for that? Just for that? I get asked that question a lot. Would you feel better if I'd killed you for a different reason? If I had a good reason for holding a blow in your blowing a hole in your stomach. Christ! Would it have hurt any less? You still got more than 2 minutes. Plenty of time. I could spin up whatever fairy tale you'd like to put you to bed. Doesn't make sense you wanting a mask so bad. If I was as hideous as you on the inside, I wouldn't want to go barefaced either. Hit a nerve? Must be the worst kind of feeling, being seen. Seen by someone you can't even hurt anymore. Oh, I see you, heartbreak. Yeah, big, bad, faceless heartbreak. I'm just a dumbass punk, but even I could make you. It's not that you're particularly perceptive. I just don't have anything to hide when a corpse is talking. First honest thing you've said. So what gives, HBK? Not an idealist. All the terrorism, rebellion theories out the window. You go around, killing because your daddy smacked you around. Mommy not hug you enough? My father never laid a hand on me. My mother hugged me. A sufficient amount. So what the hell's your excuse? I don't make excuses. What the hell's wrong with you? Less than a minute. We can spend that time making up a diagnosis if you'd like. Or would you prefer I just come over there and squeeze? How many? Another question straight out the greatest hits. How can I put this? How many times have you eaten bread? Never. Got a gluten thing, bitch! Whatever, point is, I'm not a collector. This is not my hobby. I do not keep count. There is no code. I do what I want as often as I want to. At least I know you deserve what's coming. I've heard a lot of empty threats in people's last moments, Greek. They're never that memorable. Told you that mask was a death sentence. That it was spoken for. They called in a huntsman from overseas. Home turf! Huntsman can become anyone. Go anywhere. Kill anything. Supposed to come over and slaughter the rust. That mask was part of his payment. He'll be looking for it. Possession is 9/10 of the law. What the hell's that supposed to mean? Finders keepers. Ah, forget it, I don't need to scare you. Huntsman, hunter, too much meaning. Lost. Always thought the better translation was pelt taker. He'll find you, flay you alive, wear your skin, then go and murder everyone he has to... What a face. Should have taken you up on dipping out early. Anyone would be dying staring at a face like that. Cover tracks. Sword was not worth the effort. Lesson learned. But I gotta remove it. His eyes. Can't tell the model from the outside, but I can make a strong educated guess at the price range. If they back up any data, it can't be more often than once an hour. It'll be 10 o'clock soon. I'm gonna need something with heft. Skull. See no evil. Well, the bat's spent, but his eyes are no longer a problem. And the sword is fine where it is. Not gonna tempt fate and risk nicking myself with it. Weapons are inherently disposable. I can kill with anything. So I'd never bother to retrieve one from a dead man's grip. But I might have need for a knife again shortly. So I'll be taking this back, Miller. I had to pry. Why is it the dead are always grasping? It's all the burning issues addressed. Time to take care of the chores. Okay. Cigarette, right. That was in my mouth. Prints can be removed with the swipe of the sleeve, but saliva... no choice. Return the keys. The keys I took off to open the safe. Blue Bloods are gonna find out I took the mask eventually, but I see no reason to give them any hints. And on the off chance the police get here first, better they not investigate this as a robbery. Well, that's to say, you can have these back, Creek. Oh. The card. The dark card played its role as bait perfectly, even if it's the reason I'm having to go around wiping off prints. Never be able to pull the funds off it, but I might be able to use it again if it's stuck. Creek must have dropped it harder than I realized. Getting shot in the stomach doesn't help with handling delicate electronics. No way I'm gonna risk taking the whole reader with me. I have any number of pings and strings leading back to the manufacturer. I'll wipe the dark card off and then set the whole reader back on the desk. For all anyone knows, Creek's pod mugged it off some slummer and we're trying in vain to get beer money. The sword. The sword! I gripped the handle with both hands when I brought it down on his neck. Thinking back, I dragged the tip across the floor, didn't I? Shit, probably got Miller's blood on it. What else could there be? Oh. The remote! This is the remote I used to distract the big guy. Need to wipe my prints off it, of course. But should I turn the music back off? No, it was playing when I first walked in. Best to preserve continuity. Besides, what was it he said? We like it loud, screws with bugs? He's right about that much. A little smoke screen never hurts. I got a feeling there's something I'm missing. I know I can advance, but I don't want to. Oh. What about the bat? Okay. I can't exactly spend all night on this. Am I good here? Think again. The papers! Fuck! Okay, I can't get to the papers. But I did throw them. Control is auto find. What is auto find? Alright, I'll progress. I should save, though. Okay. Okay.